As you guys can see, you just saw fireworks. Welcome back to the Boys Corner, episode number 45. Celtic, they went perfect. They won every game. Come back from international break and win every single game. Every team stepped up and we put them down. That's what's up. I said a couple weeks ago, we needed no margin for error. No margin of error indeed. 56! Season has been saved. But we've got final. We've got Scottish Cup final against Dunfermline Athletic. Now Dunfermline, they were beaten by Partick Thistle in their Scottish Premiership playoff semi-final to play the final against St Mirren. Partick Thistle will be playing St Mirren. I might do a watch-along. I might do a watch-along Thursday or Monday, depending on how the game goes. That's my future plan. I want to see who Celtic's opponents might be. You know what I'm saying? But, listen. You can't fault greatness. Especially, you go back to this game. Hibs at home. We lost that game 2-1. I thought, yeah, this season's... There's no way we're going to win this. Then we drew 2-2 with Rangers. Thought, you know what? There's a bit of hope. There's a bit of hope. But Aberdeen knocked Rangers out on their turf. Scottish Cup quarterfinals, knocked them out on their turf. Took their song, took their stand. We took your records, but listen, Motherwell beat them. And then we had the Tannadice horror. Managed to beat the other side of Dundee. They went down to 10. Got the job done there. But you've noticed during these games, especially this part of the run, Dyson Maeda, we have to thank you for locking in. And when I mean lock in, this guy fully locked in. Chipped in with goals. Maybe he's increased his market value. 1 year left on his deal. Maybe we could get 30 million from him. You know, that's what I ideally want. You know, go play in a higher league. Go play there. You've earned it. You've earned it. Still. Especially this game. Especially I owe him this game, this game, this game, this game, this game, and this game. I owe you. But even Kelechi Iheanacho, I said it when we beat St Mirren 6-2. This guy is a game changer. This guy is a Iceman. This guy is clutch. I've even probably changed my mind on him. I've changed my mind on him. Give him 1 more year. Give him 1 more year. I'll do a keep or sell video. Give him 1 more year. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God. This is overall. Can never forget this moment. Never forget. Listen, Hearts. I'm sorry it had to end this way. If it wasn't going to be us, it had to be you. And I'm sorry that it happened again. 1986. Nah, this is even more brutal than 1986. Look at, just imagine what it was like going back to Edinburgh, going back to the capital city in defeat. You have to feel for them Hearts players. But I said it, to be the best, you had to beat them. Actually, you know what? You didn't even need to beat us. All you needed was to draw. But I feel like when I saw them, when I saw players get injured, I kind of realised that the tide turned in Celtic's favour. Especially that penalty. 1-1. The title was still going to Hearts, but listen, Hearts have given their all. Their players have worked extremely hard, and a set of results, if they just had a set of results away from home, if they just had set of results away from home. Now, people are going to say, have their opinions. They're going to say, oh, Hearts have been robbed, especially at Celtic Park. Do you know, only 800 of Hearts fans could turn up against, the legions of officials and legions of VAR. But VAR got it right, man. VAR got it right. They didn't at Motherwell, but VAR got it right. I will say this. I will say this for sure. And sure, Lawrence Shankland, back post header, should have marked him. Why was no one marking him? But got that penalty before half time, which actually changed the course of approach. Taking Tonetti off for Iheanacho. And I mean, Tonetti shouldn't have even started. He shouldn't have started. He offers nothing. Now, we can't cut our losses on him because this is his first season. And you can't get rid of every single player. We know that. But even then, Yang, he wasn't in the game. James Forrest had to come on. Tierney didn't really have a great game as well. I know his cross led to the penalty, but still, Saraki, even taking off Austin Trusty, going to a back three. Callum Osmond. And you know what? Callum Osmond, he could be a game changer. Now imagine being out injured for 6 months. You come back and you assist and you score. And you score the win. The goal that wins Celtic the league. I can never thank you enough. Callum Osmond, he deserves more game time. For me, he was going to have a breakout season until he got injured. But next season, under a new manager, he's going to have his breakout season for sure. Kabore, for Hearts, I felt like he was a menace. He was a real menace. He missed a couple chances. As well to even give Hearts the lead before Shankland gave Hearts the lead as well. As soon as Benny went off injured, I realised that Hearts didn't really have a runner in the middle of the park to actually back up Cammy Devlin. They brought in Blair Spittle. But Spittle, he scored a couple crucial goals for Hearts. But yeah, profile between him and Benny is just, different profile of players, if you ask me. Benny, he's the one that will get stuck into the duels, the tackling. Spittle is more of like the guy that presses high, give or take. Even Claudio Braga, when he come in, wasn't even effective. I just have to keep it real. Frankie Kent, with a last man tackle as well. But should he have seen a red card? Well, doesn't really matter anyway. But yeah, Hearts, they will definitely come again. I said Hearts from the start, from September, August even. You were coming to split the Glasgow Giants, and you kept your word. You're in the Champions League. You're in the Champions League. You're in the Champions League. You have to fight through the qualifiers. I hope you fight through them qualifiers. If you drop down to Europa League, it is what it is. If you drop down to conference, it is what it is. But you know, Hearts, they're gonna get stronger. I know that for a fact. They're gonna get stronger. They signed. Some of their signings have been really good. Like I gotta give them credit. They've been really good signings. And like I said, sorry it ended like this, but we just had to do what we had to do to win number 56. And to all the pundits, this is just another title for Celtic. Newsflash, we just won 56 titles. So that means we run Scotland. We run Scotland now. People will tell us 96 years. You waited 96 years to pass. No matter. No matter. We run Scotland now. People will say, oh, Rangers died. But not my fault. Rangers didn't pay the Queen's bills. Rest in peace to her. You know what I'm saying? They thought they were the biggest club. We're Rangers. We do what we want. Still had to pay them bills, though. You didn't pay the bills. Hearts. I respect Hearts because they didn't let the club die. But you see, look at this sea of green. A sea of green is so nice to see. Well, you know what, Hearts? You have the best defence in the league. I have to give you that. Best defensive team in the league. You leave with something. You're left with something. Best goal difference in the league as well. But it's a boot, even though we beat you 3-1. You know, along with Rangers, best goal difference in the league. But hey, we brought it back. We brought it back. And that's what champions do. I don't think we have the best squad in the league. But it was the mentality that won number 56. It's the manager that won number 56. We had Wilfred Nancy for one whole month. And this guy caused us to lose the Scottish League Cup final to St Mirren. Embarrassing. Roma defeat at home. Embarrassing. Dundee United, Tannadice. Embarrassing. Getting embarrassed at home by Rangers. Embarrassing. But I tell you something. That Rangers game, if Chimity didn't do what he did at the start of the year, Hearts would be champions. If Wilfred Nancy drew or won that game, Hearts would be champions. Just put that into perspective. But I'm also saying this. We are champions because Hearts didn't have the minerals to win away games of magnitude when the pressure was on. Hearts lost to Kilmarnock. Hearts lost to St Mirren this year. Hearts couldn't even beat Livingston away. You see this Livingston side, 2 wins, 15 draws, 21 points. Hearts couldn't beat. If Hearts beat Livingston, they'd be champion. They'd be champion. Even if Hearts beat Motherwell, everyone was saying, oh, Hearts should have got penalty. They'd be champion. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Fine margins. But big up to all the Celtic fans that never gave up. Big up to all the Celtic fans that never gave up because I thought it was done. I actually thought it was done. But yeah, you can never count us out of anything again. A couple months ago, we were told we were going to finish 3rd. A couple months ago, there was whispers in the wind that we were going to finish 4th. We were going to finish 4th. Crazy takes considering Celtic won 4 titles in a row. Make that 5 now. Guess another 5 to that 10 in a row. So Hearts, Rangers, anybody else? Come at the Kings. You best not miss. But you know what? Hearts, I will give you your dues. Because in a women's game, you guys are top. I wish we stopped you. I wish we stopped the enemy. I wish we gave them a title. But we got battered. We got battered. We got battered and bruised. Actually, no, not this game. Don't know what I'm talking about. Battered. Absolutely battered. You know what the most crazy thing was before the split? We were locked on level on points. Hearts overtaken us. Hibs overtaken us. All in all, this is nothing short of a disgrace. Now everyone will talk about, oh, Glasgow City bottled it. Hearts, they rose to the occasion. They're the team that scored the most goals in the Scottish Women's Premiership. Rangers have a plus slightly better goal difference. But you know the crazy thing is? I hope Hearts do it. I hope Hearts do it. Because at least with Hearts, they're the lesser of 2 evils. You can't have the main evil going out here or winning the Women's Premiership. You can't have this evil winning Women's Premiership. And to be honest, I don't even see Rangers even winning at Glasgow City. Even if Hearts don't even beat Hibs, Rangers ain't going to beat Glasgow City. No chance. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so it's so. Martin O'Neill says Hearts claims seem embarrassed Scottish football. Mad. To be fair, tainted the image of the game in Scotland. Yeah. Probably tainted. Bare tainted as well. Pitch invasions. That is mental. Because I know in England and Wales you can't pitch invade. Unless you win. Unless you stay up, become champions, or promoted. But this is what we do. We're in the market for a new goalkeeper. Kasper Schmeichel's done. So we are looking to sign Nicholas Polster ahead of the summer transfer window. 1.75 million. But is he the keeper that Celtic need? Be fair, look at his stats. 8 clean sheets, 41 goals conceded in the Austrian Bundesliga. Be fair, they have survived they've survived relegation, and they can still qualify for Europe. I don't know how this works in the Austrian Bundesliga, but no clue how that goes on. But hey, we shall see. Is he an upgrade on Sinisalo? I have to see. I have to just see, really. Because we kind of need an upgrade on Sinisalo. I'll be real. We definitely need upgrade on Sinisalo. Sinisalo's only kept 2 clean sheets this season. Only 1 clean sheet in the Scottish Premiership. So we definitely need an upgrade. People are saying, oh, Sinisalo, could he be number 1? Nah. For me, we need a better number one, especially if we are to qualify for the Champions League. We need a goalkeeper as well. Yeah, we need a goalkeeper. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, we need to rebuild. Just rebuild the club. And honestly, hold on. Let me just see. So Lewis Palmer looks likely to leave the club as well. Quite happy at Lech Poznan. So Dyson Maid and Benjamin Nygren, they're looking to attract significant interest as well. So there we go. Guys, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you a lot later. Peace out.